Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Okay, so we had a really good question from Aziz a minute ago. Oh my, yeah, exactly. And he asked, question, do you think I should purchase KH3 Sora EX every week or just skip it? Okay, so now that we have gotten over the basic shock of the whole situation, I guess this is what I want to talk about. Okay, I guess this is how I want to approach this. If this is something that has really angered you, and because okay, Square Enix isn't going to change. All right, they're not going to change. They made it extremely clear that we are pretty much just customers to them. You know, we're not fans. They don't have that loyalty or that communication with us. Hey, Tech Mice, how's it going? So we don't have that. We don't have that back and forth with them. We don't have that relationship with them. So they've made that very clear. Also, we've understood that this is the way the game is going to be for global. They are going to constantly be looking for a way to get, you know, more money. It is a business, so that's the reality of it. So facing that reality, I guess the thing that we need to come to terms with or ask ourselves is this a game you want to continue playing or not? Because it seems this is how it's going to be. You know, it seems like this is how the situation is going to be. And I'm referring right now to the latest version of this, or the latest representation of this, which is the KH3 Sora EX medal. And the subsequent 7 weeks of VIP you have to purchase to be able to, you know, guilt it and have the, well, do we get, yeah, we get an extra role, traits and all that, you know. Now, if this is something that, for example, you can't, you know, you can't swallow, you can't, if this is something that you can't be okay with, then, you know, then you really need to look to yourself and think, okay, you know, should I stop playing this game, you know, or that's what I, or where do I want to go with that? Or if you enjoy JP and you don't mind the language barrier, you know, or if you speak Japanese or read and write Japanese, even better, you know, try out that game, because it is pretty much the same game, except, you know, in Japanese, and it's a little more advanced. And also, it's very obvious that Square Enix does treat the Japanese community and fan base with more love, really. I mean, really, that's really how it is. So I mean, looking at that reality, looking at the game like that, I know that there's been a lot of people who have been saying, oh, you know, we should boycott Square Enix, no one should buy VIP, no one should pull, no one should spend money. And you know what, if that was something that, you know, if everyone got together and did that, yeah, I think that they would be like, oh, you know, no one's spending money in the game. But honestly, I kind of think that they would just close the game. You know, I think they'd be like, okay, well, we've taken all the money we can from global, so we'll just go back and, you know, focus on the JP version of the game. And again, this is all just my opinion. This is just how I feel about this. And with the current situation of VIP, I personally have, you know, for several months now, ever since the anniversary, I decided to, well, both for the anniversary and how they were doing things, and also because of the whole, you know, YouTube apocalypse and the whole thing and all that, where, as most of you know, before, I would pretty much, all the money that I would make from YouTube, all my YouTube revenue would go back into games. So like if there was a new game I wanted to play, or if there was a new mobile game or a DLC or something, or this game, I would put that money towards that. But Since YouTube revenue went down, I just don't have. Oops, sorry, I don't know why I just did Nova. I just don't have the amount of money I used to be able to invest in this game like that. So that's why I decided to go to being VIP to play, I guess. V to play, V2P, I guess. So that's why I came like that, and I bought VIP every single week since then. And the one thing I'm gonna say, and the one thing that I personally have a problem with this, with the whole Sora EX thing, is that the fact that now Square Enix is basically telling me you have to buy VIP. To me personally, it makes me feel like, they took away my choice and decision of only purchasing VIP, and they made it theirs. They made it like, now they're saying, well, now you have to play. You have to pay VIP for the next 7 weeks. And I'm like, well, I was already doing it, but it just makes my skin crawl a little bit about that. But I enjoy the game. I mean, right now I've been streaming for what, 5 hours, 6 hours already. We've been chatting with people. We've been having fun. I really enjoy this game because of the community, of the community that plays it. That's why I enjoy it. I enjoy, chatting with you guys. I enjoy interacting with you guys. And that's really the whole point of it. And that's why I do this. That's why I want to play this game. And yes, I do have the financial capacity to pay for VIP every single week. And that's where we lead to the first point of the question that Aziz said. Should I purchase KH3 Sora EX every week or just skip it? Well, I would tell you, if you're already buying VIP, if you're already spending money on this game, because I know there's a lot of people out there who are still spending, hundreds or even more of money every single month. If you're already buying VIP every single week, well, it's up to you. It's up to you. If you want to be like, okay, listen, Square Enix, enough is enough. I don't agree with this. Then maybe it's time to step away from the game. Because I've also seen a lot of people who have been very angry and very unhappy with the game. So maybe it's time, if it makes you that unhappy, to step away from the game. Second, if you're already buying VIP and you're comfortable, you feel okay with it, and instead of looking at it that way, you're like, oh well, I'm going to get to guilt a medal that I was already paying for, or I had already committed myself to paying for, then that's fine. And also, as I've said before, I don't go out. I don't go out to the movies. I don't buy myself console games. I don't even buy myself anything, really. This is my entertainment. This is my entertainment. And my entertainment and my job is also, like buying equipment for my stream, improving things, making things, trying things out and everything. So for me personally, and I know for a lot of people out there, if this is within my entertainment budget for every month. So if you have the financial capacity to be able to buy VIP every single week for the next 7 weeks, then yeah, it's we look at it from the point of view of, it is a tier 5 medal. It is an EX medal, even though I know a lot of people argue that it's not exactly an EX medal, because yes, there is the obvious comparison with the JP version of the medal. And I feel like I don't know if we're so close now in our game. I don't know if they did that because they felt that if they were to release it as a 3 up, 3 down, 3 up you speed and 3 down enemy, if they felt that was going to be, the medal was going to be a little too powerful, or if they just did that because, to them, JP is Bay, so that community and that public. So I don't know why they did it, but it still just is a little bit, it's a little bit adding a little more insult. What we've been saying tonight, it's adding a little bit more insult to financial injury. So yeah, I mean, taking into consideration that if you purchase VIP every single day, or sorry, every single day, for the next 7 weeks, you are going to be able to guilt the medal. you are going to be able to get traits on the medal. Personally, for me, I think that I would love to see that medal. That I'm, as for my Keyblades, I'd love to see it either with a aerial and ground, or with a Raiden double cast. I don't think I would want to see it. Oh, you know what? Wow. Unless I kept them separate and I got aerial and ground, like aerial and double and ground and double. If I was super lucky and I got those like in my first couple of ones, then I could save them and just use Fantasia Mickey Beast to eventually gilt it. So yeah, there's a lot of different ways that we could be very smart with that medal for different situations. But anyway, yeah, so I guess my recommendation about it is, you know what? If talking about this medal, if talking about the Sora EX and all that, if it causes you too much anger, or it's something that you don't really want to deal with or want to talk about, or you feel it's too unfair, then you know what? Then I would recommend maybe it's time to step away from the game. If you feel that, but again, that's just my personal feelings about the game. Firstly, for me, I want to look at, at the bright side of the game. I want to look at the positivity of the game, of the positivity of sharing with the viewers. I mean, right now, we have almost 200 people watching right now. A bunch of people, almost 100 people over on YouTube, and a bunch of other people on Stream.me and on Mixer and on Twitch. So I love this, and we talk with everyone. We talk with everyone over on the streams and everything, and we enjoy that community sense, and if you continue enjoying the game and it's part of your entertainment, then yeah, I recommend you continue doing what you're doing. Now, if you don't have the financial capacity and you're like, listen, I have $100, that's it, and that's all I can ever spend on this game, should I do it right now? Well, let's look at it from that point of view. It is an EX medal. It's pretty decent. You will be able to gilt it. You're going to have 7 different tries at trading it. You are going to get 3,000 jewels every single week because you buy VIP, so that's going to add up to 21,000 jewels at the end of it. And you never know if there's going to be any other VIP medals in there, so that's an extra 1,400 jewels, plus any other perks they might have. I mean, in the next 7 weeks, there's a good chance we're going to get another one of those broom weeks, where the broom challenges, where you get 5 or 7 brooms in the whole week. And yeah, and VIP constantly has little things. Sometimes when the Chip and Dale, that Chip and Dale one has to come back and be permanent. Because the Chip and Dale one, it's like we get so many Chip and Dales from other things now. It's kind of like it's lost its speciality or whatever. Or if you need to stock up on Moogles or money or evolve materials when that evolve quest comes around. So yeah, I mean, it does have a lot of perks and benefits. It is $105 in the US. More, I guess, if you're on iTunes. Yikes. So yeah, so I mean, if you look at it from both points of views, I mean, you are going to be able to get quite a bit. It is 7 weeks though, and a lot can change and happen in the game in 7 weeks. It's very possible that at the end of the 7 weeks, we're going to be looking at that Sora EX medal and being like, why did I just spend all that money on the medal I'm never going to use? So, I'm going to leave it there, guys, because Raid Hour is about to start, and I need to focus on that. This has just been, this has just been a Let's Talk. This has probably been like a DUJ2 Talks, actually, or a Let's Talk, about, I guess, about this medal. Just really going through it, about this event. Thank you very much to C's for the question, because it really did trigger, something in me thinking, you know what, now that we're past the initial shock of it all, is it really worth it? And I think it comes down to your personal happiness. If you're personally happy with, the game and continuing to play it, if you have fun with your party, if you enjoy that, and if the game, brightens up your day instead, or if the game, brings darkness into your life and it's not happy, then it might be time to step away from it. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I am DUJ2. Raid time has started. I'll see you guys next one. See ya.